The city of Khartoum, significantly located at the point where the Blue Nile converges with the White Nile, has long been regarded as the melting pot for the people of Sudan, epitomizing a free land where various tribes, communities and cultures of the Middle East interact and mingle. The locational advantage of the city has inspired further developmental plans in the area, with the view to establish greater economic upliftment and stability and redefine the quality of life for the people of Sudan. This new project is an integrated self-sustained planned city conceived on a truly grand scale just a few kilometers away from Khartoum on the eastern banks of the Blue Nile near the Al-Manshia Bridge and appropriately named as the Blue Nile City. Stretching across 1,000 acres of fertile land alongside the river, the Blue Nile City is uniquely designed to accommodate around 50,000 people with every probable comfort and convenience in place, comprising residential and commercial complexes, entertainment and cultural centers, resorts, educational facilities, hospitals, highways, parks, fountains, and much more, all of which are of world-class standard. The entire architectural outlay exudes modernity and is yet picturesquely reminiscent of the rich history and culture of Sudan. Every structural feature has been studied and incorporated based on the impact of the climatic conditions and the turbulent nature of the River Nile. The 6.5-meter high cornice wall surrounding the city will ensure total protection from floods. At the same time, the special design will allow the silt deposits to be collected easily for enriching the green areas. Viewers, however, can still enjoy a view of the Nile by way of the pathways created at the edge of the cornice. 3 grand gateways lead into the city proper. What first greets the eye is the sheer beauty and majesty of the Blue Nile City. Spacious concrete structures, abundantly interspersed with trees, parks, cul-de-sac roads, and alleys fringed with greenery. A tour through the different areas of the city adds to the enchantment. The residential sector, for instance, occupying about 50% of the total area, is elegantly laid with sprawling villas and landscape gardens, while stylish 20-storied apartments have been planned to provide accommodation to a larger number of people. And at every instance, the cultural and Islamic traditions of the people of Sudan have been kept in mind to facilitate a strong sense of bonding amongst the neighbors. There are the community clubs for both men and women, along with entertainment hubs and sports complexes. 2 grand mosques at the 2 ends of the city have room for 1,500 people to pray at the same time. Residents and visitors of the Blue Nile City can also interact at the central plaza or unwind along the cool water bodies built amidst the complexes. In fact, the green spaces together with the water bodies occupy almost 15% of the city area, maintaining the climatic equilibrium within the city. No advancement is possible without sound knowledge and education, which is why special attention has been paid to the quality of educational institutions to be set up, so that youngsters from the city are able to compete at global spheres. From primary to high schools, to institutes offering advanced course studies, the academic facilities of the city promise complete and wholesome guidance to pupils. The commercial sector projects the global face of the Blue Nile City. Spread across nearly 10% of the total area, the prime attraction of this sector comprises of a sophisticated shopping mall, designed to be one of the largest in the Middle East. The mall stretches onto the Gateway Mall on the Al-Manshia Bridge, bringing a world-class shopping experience to the residents of the Blue Nile City and visitors from Khartoum and other neighboring states. More facilities in this sector include an IT hub, administrative and security offices, fire station, and other general offices. Added to this is a 5-star hotel, a luxurious marina, a rolling green golf course, smooth and wide roadways, clutter-free vehicular movement and parking places, all of which add to the joys of fine living in the Blue Nile city. In order to facilitate smooth functioning of all the amenities, large-scale provisions have been made to set up the city's own power generation plant, which is supported by gas turbines to minimize pollution, drinking water reservoir and supply pipelines of international standards, the most hygienic and efficient waste management and recycling system, an extensive network of underground drainage systems. The Blue Nile city promises not just a good life, but also a secure life to its people, which is why critical arrangements have been made to ensure a high level of security in this area. Entry to the city is allowed only through the 3 main gates under high vigilance, backed by a network of electronic cameras, centralized monitoring and highly trained patrolmen. The entire city is scientifically planned to serve as a model city for any future projects on a similar scale and requires a minimum area of 4.5 million square meters to achieve the envisioned parameters of living standards. For the residents of Blue Nile city, life definitely promises to be above the ordinary, a life that the people of Sudan have long deserved.